And I was fascinated by this. I watched them come out in great clouds of pigeons, fly up in the sky, circle around over the station, and then fly off in little groups in different directions to their homes all over Britain. And she wrote to me, I had lots of letters, but hers was the most simple and straightforward. She said, my dog JT knows when I'm coming home. My parents I leave it with my parents when I'm out. They know when I'm coming because the dog goes and waits at the window. I'd be happy to do some tests with you.
Where can we get a taxi? You know where we were filming before? Yeah. I noticed there was a taxi. So, knock on the door there. Yeah?
Okay, let's go.
So, right, we'll get a taxi.
Ja.
Um 14 Uhr, 50 Minuten und 33 Sekunden. 11 Sekunden nach unserem fernen Signal zum Aufbruch.
The Queen herself has dogs that know when she's going to her estate in Sandringham. There was an article in Country Life a few years ago interviewing her gamekeeper, who said he always knew when Her Majesty was about to arrive about half an hour in advance, because her working dogs, her hunting dogs, would get very excited. They're very attached to the Queen. Telepathy, empathy and sympathy are closely related, and we noticed telepathy when animals or people and people are separated at a distance. Another kind of intention that animals pick up is the intention of their owner to take them to the vet. We have more than 100 cases on our database of people who have cats who say that the cat seems to pick up when they're planning to take it to the vet and hides. Many people have found that their parrots know when they're coming home, that they pick up their thoughts and intentions, and that they respond in all sorts of ways to their moods. As I said, the principal physical analogy is quantum non-locality, where particles have been part of the same system, when they move apart, remain interconnected at a distance, even over many miles, so that a change in one is instantaneously accompanied by a change in the other, something that Albert Einstein called spooky action at a distance. Pigeon racing occurs over 600 miles quite often. These races, the pigeons can get home in a single day. One of the great races in Britain is from Barcelona, Spain. The birds are taken to Spain, released in Barcelona, and they get back in the same day. Lives were saved. Rescue missions were sent out when these pigeons got home. And some of them were released at night. Some were released at night in freezing fog in the middle of the sea in the winter. And they still got home, and the crew's lives were saved. Some of them received the King's Medal for Animal Bravery. This is from Elizabeth Powell, who lives in Powys in Wales. One morning my dog Toby tried to stop me going out of the front door. He barged against me, leaned on the door, jumped up at me and pushed me. He is normally a quiet, loving dog and knows my routine. I would have been back within 4 hours. I had to lock him in the kitchen and left him howling, something he has never done before or since. I set off at 7:30 a.m. and by 9:40 a.m. I was involved in a horrific traffic accident, resulting in a fractured neck and right arm and many other injuries. When I was in hospital, an image of Toby kept appearing to me through the drugs, and I could feel his anguish. I sent a mental, "Okay, I'll be back soon," and the images disappeared. My husband said Toby was very agitated for 24 hours and then suddenly became quiet. I am slowly recovering. In the future, I'll listen to Toby.